Hi everybody, my name is Florence Ifeoma Odibo. And call me Lady Flora or Flora for short. So in this particular YouTube video, we will be discussing about women who cheat in relationships. Alright, I will be changing or talking about some myths that most of you have about women who have cheated or who currently cheat in relationships. If this sounds like a video that you like to watch, I'd advise that you stay right through the end because the juice to this gist is actually at the end of this video. Welcome back. First of all, I'd like to state this because some of you lack information. Whatever it is that you get on social media, whether YouTube, Instagram, or any other social media app, you just run away with it. You do not have like a mind of your own to decipher what works for you or what doesn't work for you or what actually gravitates towards you and what doesn't gravitate towards you. Kindly note that I am not making this video because I want to encourage women to be chronic cheat. I want to tell men not to reprimand their women if they cheat and all of that good stuff. But one thing is sure, there is something that is a fact that I would like to say that for most people, they think it is not this way I am about to say it is another way, and the other way is actually a myth that most men are now so accustomed to and have run away with this myth and feel like, oh, this is how it's supposed to be, or this is how it actually is. First of all, there are actually some women that cheat just because they want to cheat. It has nothing to do with emotion. They are not in love with these men. There are no feelings attached. They just do it because they want to do it. Secondly, I am aware of the fact that there are women who are very, very emotional. And when you find them doing these things with other men, even if they are in a relationship, their emotions are actually attached to it. I am also aware of that fact. But please, guys, it is high time you all change that myth that, oh, men can actually cheat and, their feelings will not be attached. My dear, that is the one that most of you men are using to just hold your side. Most of you know there are so many men that have left wives and kids because of other women that are outside. So you won't tell me emotions were not attached? Let's stop playing ourselves. Also, we have women that will keep multiple men, but guess what? When that one person that they want goes down on their knees and says, they go with that person. They're actually women that cheat for fun because they can, because they want to have the variety. Do you get? There's one funny thing and there's one funny notion with most men. I don't know what makes you men think that the same way you want varieties, the same way you want to have options, that most women do not want to have options. I don't know where this is. In fact, I know where it is coming from. It's from, the mindsets that have been passed down via patriarchy. Most of you now feel like most women are happy being with one man, one prick for years. But you forget that a woman's body is like a flower. We bloom at every trimester, at every season. There is something new that they want. Most women will not want to talk about this openly, but guess what? That is why Lady Flora is here for you. I'm going to tell you the things that most women don't want to tell you. Just like I'm using the case of a flower, when you start planting a flower, there is the process of seed. You plant a seed for a flower that needs seed. Some may not need seed to start growing or whatever. I'm not a plant doctor. I do not really have much idea on that, but there is a stage where it needs water. There is a stage where it needs maybe artificial stuffs and all of that good things with flowers. So that's the same way women are. When you're younger, there's a particular thing you need. You probably feel like, oh, you want to be with this person forever. You get to another stage, the person, the people, the guys that you were probably attracted to at that age, guess what? In your 19 or 18, 19, your teenage years, the kind of men that you probably were attracted to, when women get into their 20s, that is not the same men they are attracted to. When they get into their 30s, that is not the same men they are attracted to. So when you think that all these things happen, these changes happen overnight, don't you feel like we also want to have varieties? Don't you guys think about it? I'm aware that most of you think about it, but because you do not just want to think about it, you don't even want to sit with the thought that these women may also want other gola, or these women may also want to taste the good things of life, knowing fully well that out there are so many men, so many bulu bulu that is better than some of you not. So you don't want to even think about it. You rather just stay with the accustomed tradition of women cheat with their emotions. That's why they should not cheat. When men, we don't do it with their emotions. She, people have lied too much. I don't to like give. Ooh. To make the long story short, guys, I feel like it's a myth when people say that women cheat with their emotions. Da, 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 da. I feel like it has nothing to do with gender. There are men that cheat and their emotions are involved, and there are men that cheat and their emotions are not involved. There are women that cheat and their emotions are not involved, and there are women that cheat and their emotions are involved. Either ways, if you want to be in an exclusive relationship, I do not think you should be thinking about cheating. But if you must cheat, whatever is good for the goose is good for the gander. I will never be against any woman that decides to cheat back on a cheating partner. Like, yeah, the revenge of you cheating on her is for her to cheat back. No, I'm not. I will not be that woman advising what you did is wrong. No, my darling, people don't cheat by mistake. Pricks don't enter tutus by mistake. Okay, it is a deliberate action, well thought of, because you guys will think about the location, think about the time, and even if it happens spontaneously, you have those few seconds, milliseconds, minutes, as you're bringing it out, zipping down, bringing it. Guys wear trousers now. It's not scared that will say we can just lift it up. As you're zipping down to what those few minutes, you could say no, I don't want to do it. But you say you want to do it, so it's actually a myth. Most of you say women that cheat and men they do it with their emotions. No, some of us just actually do it for the fun. We actually go to the gym, go to other places, see men that are attractive, that are hot AF, and we imagine it. Most of you are by now aware of the fact that um most women enjoy sex more than men. Yeah, in as much as we make it look like we're doing you people a favor when we give you people the coochie. But the only difference is when you people are horny, it's obvious. Unlike us, you have to put hand there to know that yeah, everywhere don't stew. Do you get where I'm coming from? So when we see all these very hot men, attractive men that smell good, that have their shit together, don't you think they do us grab. A cheating partner is a cheating partner. It has nothing to do with gender or emotions. And one important thing I would like to add is the fact that most men feel like they can cheat on their women and it's okay, the women to forgive them. But if the reverse was the case, you all start bringing flimsy excuses. Oh, I just imagine how another man was on top of her. Women, learn to forgive your girlfriends if they cheat on you. It was a mistake. Just like most of you have accustomed yourself over time that it's a mistake when you decide to cheat on women. It was a mistake. And truly, it is a mistake most times. So learn to forgive them and move on. It's just a relationship, especially if you guys are not married. Even if you're married, it's for better, for worse, remember. So you learn to forgive if you're also a cheating partner. Okay? Do not forget to follow me on TikTok, same name, Lady Flora. I am not on Facebook. I am not on Instagram. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on post notifications because guess what? You would want to be seeing this face. Peace out.